guys, Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Hope it finds you all doing well. If not, send some positive vibes, some love your way today, especially if you need it out there. Did you guys open any sacred shards for this extra legendary event? Well, I'm going to. I have 13 sacred shards. Hopefully that is enough to get my double legendary. First, I want to do a quick little impromptu. My 3 most wanted non-void legendary champions. Number 1 is going to be Calblack. Still trying to get my hands on this dude. 4 poisons on all enemies at the start of each round on the passive. What? Really want to get my hands on Calblack still. Number 2 is actually going to be Koragar Deathbell, Oregon Tribe, Force Affinity Legendary Champion. Really cool kit. An AoE turn meter filled by 30%, and then a cleanse on all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. Ally protection and a strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown. Really good tank and support champion. Having the strengthen and the ally protect on the same ability is really powerful. Not to mention, again, the turn meter fill and the cleanse. Really cool champion. Third is going to be, oh yes, kind of want to get Samson the Masher. Just want to see how good he is or how bad he is. Anybody have Samson? Either way, but it's Snick Track.
What the f?
This guy looks really cool. An AoE decreased speed, shield on himself, has an ally protection as well with a reflect damage, then has like a boost, increased amount of damage reflected by 20% from reflect damage buffs placed on all allies, 50% reflect on this champion back to the attacker, a lot of cool leech synergy as well, so looks to be a really cool Skinwalker champion. Did I just say that everybody's really cool? Come up with a new adjective, Ash. Come on, bro. Today, we're going to go ahead and donate $100 per legendary that we pull. Hopefully at least $200. We're going to go with the good old faithful charity, the easiest, or I should say the cheapest and easiest, I guess, way to save a human being's life out there in the world. And what better could you do? It is against malaria. Sub-Saharan Africa, 400,000 people a year die of malaria, preventable disease. Let's go ahead and help out if you can afford to do so. Even a couple dollars will make a big difference. Save some lives. I'll have a link for you guys in the show notes below. Hey, we get Wuzgar. Look at this hungry hippo over here. Wow, look at that face. What a face. What does this champion do? An epic 8 HP based champion, a 4-time hitter on the A1. Each hit heals the ally with the lowest HP by 2% of this champion's max HP. That's a pretty good A1. That's a really good A1 ability. We need more quadruple hitters in the game on A1s, man. On Shaman's Gift, a 3-turn cooldown, all the books go right to the cooldown, heals all allies by 10% of this champion's max HP, counterattack on this champion for 2 turns, leading to more quadruple hits on the A1 and more heals on the A1. And then the A3, reflect damage and a shield, 20% of this champion's max HP on all allies for 2 turns, and then passive, restores destroyed HP whenever this champion heals themselves or an ally. The amount of HP restored is equal to 30% of the heal. Dude, what a really cool support champion here. I agree, man. I agree with these ratings. Really cool epic. Oh, man, I'm going to build Wuzgar. I'm going to build that champion, man. Keeping it coming with Horden. I'm not going to build Horden. Next. Let me know who you guys pulled in the comments below as well, guys. Especially if you pulled some good ones. Sinesha, obviously, the cousin, the sister, I would say, of Skullcrown. An AoE on the A1. Kind of the inverse, the opposite of what Skullcrown brings. Plays an extra hit on enemies with less than 50% HP after the first hit, whereas Skullcrown's is more than 50% HP after the first hit. She has a, puts target skills on cooldown, a great lockout ability on the A2, and then really one of the better heals in the game. Equalizes HP, and all HP levels will be brought up to the ally with the highest HP. Really good heal there. So a great champion for blender comps. She's an old school champion in the game, but she's still got it. She's still really good. Stagnite, speaking of great epics, man, we're pulling all the good epics today, guys. We get a double hitter with a decreased speed, big version on each hit, 50% chance on each hit, excuse me, on that A1. And then we got the decreased defense, the decreased attack, decreased defense, decreased attack, and decreased speed. 3 of the most essential debuffs out there in the game, and he's got them all. He's very fast, very tanky as well. I love me some Stagnite. Got the increased accuracy, excuse me, on the lead the pack passive in case you get resisted out there as well. Very good champion. All right, I'm waiting for I like what Raid's doing here. They're making you guys wait till the end of the video, helping my watch time. It's really cool. Yes. So Zakara is really cool too. She got a triple hitter. Each hit has a chance of removing a random buff from the target on the A2, and then an AoE big version of Weaken that hits pretty hard on a 4-turn cooldown, and then revives this champion with 75% HP when killed. I said she was really cool. Let me run that back. Let me run that back a little bit here. She's an okay faction war damage dealer. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Umatogi running at us with a ferocity. She got a double hitter on the A1. She got a double hitter on the A2. She's got a perfect veil, it increased speed on herself, then fills the champion's turn meter by 40% on a 3-turn cooldown. Whenever this champion is attacked, completely blocks one hit. Decrease the incoming damage to 0, then counterattacks with the default skill. When attacked by the boss, decreasing the incoming damage by 50% instead before counterattacking. This is on a 2-turn cooldown. I think a average champion, personally, the grades would say that as well. I would personally not invest. Not trash, but I wouldn't invest. Okay. Here we go. It's a new Sylvan. Well, not new. I guess he new anymore. Do you guys consider the Sylvan Watchers new anymore? I think until they put the Sylvan Factors, Factors? Did I just say that? Sylvan Watchers Faction Wars in the game, I can still consider it new. We get Myceliac.
Myceliac.
We get Priest Ornn. Here we go, guys. HP-based champion with the poison on the A1, poison on the A2, and the poison sensitivity on the AoE on the A3. Actually, a pretty dang good poison damage dealer, or poisoner, I should say, for a epic champion. The only issue is like, I think Dark Kale is better, and most people have Dark Kale too. So do you need 2 poison, kind of similar kits, kind of, sort of? Shani? It's an interesting champion. I don't think she's amazing, but she has this passive that she's immune to decreased accuracy and increases this champion's crit rate by 0.05% for every point of accuracy they have. It's a very unique passive that I kind of dig. An AoE, chance of increasing the duration of all debuffs by 1 turn on the 3-turn cooldown, and then an increased accuracy, increased attack on this champion, attacks 1 enemy. So the increased accuracy will also increase the crit rate. But the rest of her kit, it doesn't give enough for me to get excited about. We have 5 sacred shards left here, guys. Let's do it. Come on, raid gods. All right. Scabrius, no. Next. Not a trash champion, but we're here for the Legos. Give me that Calvalax. All right, Rector Droth. Very good champion. Decrease attack on the A1, an AoE heal with the perfect veil, continuous heal on allies with less than 100% HP. This is a great heal ability. Then she's got the revive, 60% HP, 60% turn meter, perfect veil on them for 3 turns, and then that great heal that really slows down your team. That's the only downside, but every time they're under a veil or perfect veil, they get a turn. She's healing them by 10% of their max HP. Really one of the better healers out there, healers/revivers in the game, especially for epics. Here we go! It's Alton! Who's my extra? Who's my extra? Hey, Helicath! I will take Helicath. I think he's one of the best champions in the game. And this dirty Kraken, this dirty whale before your very eyes is going to fully empower a Helicath in this video. I say Helicath, Helicath. Either way, I love Helicath. Don't love Altan. I'm sorry for the card-carrying members of the Altan fan club. I know you guys hate on me for hating on your boy, but I think he's been power crept, man. I want to see a buff to Altan. I want to see this. Jeez, what? How do you buff this guy? There's so many ways they could do it, right? Attack 1 enemy, decrease attack on the A1. Attack 1 enemy, increase defense on all allies for 2 turns. Shield on all allies if it kills an enemy. Well, make the shield unconditional. There's a start. Make it an AoE attack. A little bit more utility out of this champion. And then, I don't know, maybe increase defense for 3 turns. Maybe give him a little Iron Brago love in there, right? If you kill somebody, you get a weak revive. I don't know. He's not as good as he once was, but Helicath absolutely is. I love this Demon Spawn champion. I use him all the time in the arena, in live arena, man. Helicath gets a banned on my team more than like Rotos and Siffy does. That says a lot about how powerful he is. A 2-time hitter with a big version of weaken, ignoring shield and block damage, so Helicath counters Helicath in the arena, which is pretty cool. An AoE, a good shield, similar to Valkyrie based on this champion's defense. His defense isn't quite as high, so not quite as girthy of a shield, but still a very nice one, and good multipliers on this AoE attack on a 3-turn cooldown. And then the Devoted Servants makes him usable basically anywhere in the game. Iron Twins, Clan Boss, anywhere, the arena. I use Helicath as basically my main counter to Taurus, right? Because, well, you know, block damage is gonna stop him, excuse me, right? Whenever the block damage is removed, stolen, or expires, we get to replace it with increased defense for 2 turns. That can potentially keep either increased defense or block damage up on all allies basically all the time. And then his passive, counterattacks with the default skill whenever an ally is hit while under block damage buff, can occur once per enemy turn. That is really good, especially in the arena. He can just absolutely decimate the enemy team just utilizing his A1 on counterattacks. So he's also a good counter option in a way to Yamekos and Warlords out there in the game, because he can rely on his A1 to do a lot of damage, ignore shield and block damage. Of course, you do have to get that block damage up first, though. That's the only issue there. All right. Next up, we got 2 more polls. Crazier things have happened. Give me another legendary raid. It's Drake. Don't call me Dracomorph. Man, he looks very, very similar to good old Dracomorph. I don't know. I'm not a big Drake fan. Extra turn if the target is killed on the A1. The attack is always critical on the A2, and decreased speed and decreased accuracy on all enemies if the attack is critical on a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah, not feeling Drake too much. I know some of you guys like him, though. I hear from you guys in the comments. Okay, there it is, guys. Well, no surprise there. Alika. Now I'm going to be real with you guys. When I said Sakara was good, I was thinking of Alika. Son of a... My bad on that. Anyway, high value target hits hard on a 2-turn cooldown. Ignore 50% of defense if their max HP is higher than this champion. Her HP is pretty low, so that's usually the case. And then an AoE, 100% chance of increasing the cooldown of all enemy skills by 2 turns, the same as like Basher, right? But it even hits harder on a 3-turn cooldown as well. A great nuker and control champion all rolled up into one. I think a very underrated epic champion in the game. So guys, $200 for charity. No surprise there. Didn't pull any extras. But what I am going to give you guys, especially those of you who stay till the end of this video, I'm going to give you a little bonus. I'm going to give you a little bonus. Only one. We're going to do one of the big boy Eternal Soul Stones, right? Here's my wish list. Acrisia, Tormund, Mighty Uko. I think we'll probably take Tormund out, to be honest. Who should I put in, though? Who am I using more lately in the arena? I'm losing track of like who my go-tos are lately. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pick... I think I'm going to pick Mithrala. I have her 2-star awakened already. Let me take a look. You know, who cares? Let me just summon one. I'm not going to take all day. If I pull... Okay. And we get Claude. All right, hey, you know what? I like Claude a lot. I just don't use him a lot, but a 5-star Perfect Soul is such a ripoff, man. That was like a $40 pull or whatever the heck it is. Ripoff! Either way, guys, that's a rant for another video for another day. And here we go, guys. Let's do it. Fully empowered Helicath. Boom! There it is, guys. There it is. He's the guy who should have been on our wish list. He's the guy. Imagine getting him 6-star awakened as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.